Okay, last part of the treatment. Right now, we have the flap. We need to manage the flap, do the excimer laser, and put that flap back into place. But there is many tricks and tips here. Andres, what do you think?
Ivo, how are you? Good to see that you are in the last part of the surgery. This is amazing. So we cannot fail here. So we have to do everything perfect. So let's go and let's do this surgery.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Let's go slow and do things perfectly. So the first thing we need to understand that a flap creation with femto laser, it's more stick one to the other, right? So we go slow. What do you think, Andres?
Yes, Ivo, absolutely. It's harder to lift the flap, harder than in a microkeraton flap. So you have to be very careful. Go beside the hinge to the other side. Excellent, Ivo. And then go to the, go down, exactly. Perfect. And then very close to the hinge, try to lift finally the flap. Okay, come to the hinge again. Excellent, perfect. And now you're ready to lift the flap. Perfect. You have a very nice flap.
Right.
Remember, Ivo, you have to dry the stroma here because sometimes you have a drop of a solution or water or whatever, and you want to do an ablation in a very dry surface. Perfect.
Okay.
Excellent. Sometimes when you have for example, an hyperopia treatment or astigmatism treatment, you have to cover the inner part of the flap with
Like
your
this?
sponge, right? Something like that. Excellent. You don't want an ablation in your flap.
Excellent.
But this is a myopia treatment, so we're fine. We're fine.
What about now? No, because now it's very important to centrate the treatment, right? With the
Exactly.
and
Now this is
we
the
need to
moment
ask
for
the
the
patient to see the red light, right?
yes, exactly. The red
And
light and the green
this
light.
is important. There's two lights, and you need to make from those two lights one. You can go one way,
And
the other way, and
that's right.
you need to have
That's
one,
right.
and needs to be centered.
Yes, sir. And that's the light that the patient has to see all the time.
Perfect.
And when you are ready, you
And
are
then we
gonna
have again.
burn the eye tracker.
Yes, and for those who in the 360 experience, remember you have two pedals, and the laser it's always the one has protection. So we're ready to go.
Mhm.
Let's do the Excimer.
Let's go.
There's another important thing. It says that we have an estimated time of 14 seconds, right? So this is a very important part to talk to the patient for them to understand they need to see the red light, and it's going to take 14 seconds, so they're ready. We have the eye tracker deactivated. There you go. 14 seconds.
Excellent.
Look at
That's
that.
14 seconds.
10 seconds. You can see the changes
Excellent.
in the cornea. 5 seconds, 3,
You will see
2,
the ablation
1. Done treatment.
0. That's
Beautiful.
it. So now, Ivo,
Yes.
well, because now it's very important, this part also, you have to just, in my case, I like to use just one drop of BSS on the stroma and then replace the flap. You don't have to iterate a lot of time the stroma right now. So be careful with that. Just use one drop.
One drop.
Replace the flap.
Okay.
Yes,
so
just one drop.
One drop.
On the stroma, yes, just one drop. One or two, it's the same. A little bit perfect.
There you go.
Yes. Now go with your spatula, go below the flap, exactly, and then replace it. Perfect. Excellent. Awesome. Well, now with the cannula, you can wash the interface, because you don't want to have a detritus in your interface in the post-op examination. Excellent. Very careful. Perfect. And now with the sponge, we have to do a very kind dryness. You have to dry the flap in a very kind way. Excellent. Remember, guys, this is a big eye. It's not the same that the real flap. So sometimes a little bit harder to manage the flap. Perfect.
But the key here is then to just remove, right, everything from the interface, from
exactly.
hour 12 to hour 6, and then.
And the moving that you are doing, it's perfect, Ivo. From superior first, central, from superior to inferior, and then 2 more. Excellent. That's right. And now we will wait for a few minutes, and your patient is ready to go.
Amazing. So the important thing here, I think, Andres, that this is an experience that we need to evaluate the patient perfectly from the, how old is he, occupation, a good topography, and then right here it's an experience that can be simulated. It's an experience that we can learn a lot if we simulate 10, 20, 30 procedures, and then we go to the human being, right?
Exactly. The take-home message here is this is not just a pedal situation, right? You won't do surgery if you just use the pedal. This is a beautiful universe that you have to understand, from the pre-op, the intra-op, and the post-op. So you have to learn a lot. This experience is just for that, because we want to show you all around the surgery, the refractive surgery. So take advantage of this experience, guys. Go to the video, take a look around the surgeon, how Ivo was handle the patient, how was moving the foot, the feet, the hands, everything.
Okay, thank you very much, guys.
See you soon.